Just checking out a campsite. There's a couple up here. One's called Drummonds, which I'll go to first, just to see what they're like, really. Just came through the gate at the back here, had the Parks and Wildlife there, so I just paid via FPOS. So it's $17 to get into this park for a day pass, but you can actually buy a year pass, and if you're a member of the RAC, you can get that at 50%, which I'm not. So, but that's good. Well, let's go and check it out. And the sun's coming out. It's been miserable all the way up here. It rained all the way from Perth up here. About an hour's drive out of Perth. Well, the sunshine didn't last long. I'm only about another 3 kilometres ahead of where I was when I mentioned that before. And now it's raining again. If you're on a day trip from Perth up to 2J, or even on your way back from 2J back into town, you can drop in and have a look around here. All you need to do is turn into Morangut Road and find your way to the entrance to the national park. Bit of water running through the creek, not a great deal though. Well, this is the road into the Drummonds campsite in the Avon Valley National Park. Sorry, the Avon Valley National Park. This is the campsite. All of these campsites are accessible with a caravan. It's a bit bumpy, but if you take it slow, you'll be fine, with plenty of turning space. Not a bad little spot. Some facilities that they've got here, some what would be shaded area in the summer is actually rain shelter at this time of the year. But it's a beautiful spot. Let's go and have a look over here. I think I could spend a night out here. Fires are allowed this time of the year, and you would have seen on that sign earlier that campfires are allowed, and there are some facilities here for that. There's a couple of type barbecue areas, ones like these. These barbecues, hopefully we don't come across any of that. My car is supposed to be white, but given the gravel up here and the amount of water on the road, it's got a subtle shade of orange. Well, so far the videos I've done have been checking out campsites or just driving around the area, but my next video will be actually camping. But it's good to come and check out what's available. Never been out here before. It's very nice, very peaceful. Actually can't even hear any birds at the moment, or just a few little birds, but no parrots. There's a lot of surface rock here. Maybe that's not the Avon River. Certainly a nice valley. Oh, I think it is. Let's go and have a look. That's the railway line that runs all along the Avon River. Give you an idea of where we are. So if you were camping here, you'd be able to hear the trains. So yesterday I was out at Northern. So this river goes beyond, but it actually runs between here, Northern and Perth. The upper reaches here are referred to as the Avon River, whereas close to Perth it's referred to as the Swan River. See what there is to see. So I just flew the drone over in front of me here. Some little goat tracks through here. Oh yeah. Let's go over on this rock over here. It's a bit windy. I haven't got my fluffy thing on the microphone, so this might be a bit slippery. Nice. So where we flew, or where I flew just now, was over here, and just down in that valley there is the Avon River, next to the railway line. No train's gone through yet, but you would be able to hear it. I've been up here when trains have gone through before. Quite noticeable, but wouldn't bother you in the night. They're the trains that go from Perth all the way across the Nullarbor to the eastern states. Berries in there. So now we'll go and have a look at one of the other campsites. So this one here that I've been at for the last hour is called Drummonds, but there are a couple of others here, so we'll go and check those out as well while we're here. I think the camping fees are slightly different to just a day pass. I'll check that on the way out the gate and you'll be able to see how much that is. Just coming out of Drummonds now. Nice little drive in. I love the colour of these trees. We're off to a campsite now called Bald Hill, so it's not far from Drummonds. We'll check that one out as well. Not far at all, in fact. It's just round the corner. Probably much the same fare as the other one. Shelter. Campfires. Rubbish. Just a bit more of a rocky outcrop there. The weather's come in again. Well, this little campsite's called Homestead. I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to the others, but still very, very nice. This one doesn't have the view that the other ones have. This one is called Valley. So I'm down a road called 41 Mile Road in the Avon Valley. So this one's a little bit deeper. Well, I'm at the Valley campsite now, which is very pleasant. As I said earlier, it's a lot deeper than the down into the valley than the other ones. The other ones were over up on this ridge, so when I flew the drone earlier I would have come out over the valley over here, and that's probably that granite rock that I pointed out just sort of in here earlier. So I'm leaving rubbish around, which there's actually no excuse for because there are bins provided. Looks like someone's levelled out a little area here for a tent. which I'm sure is not allowed, but well, I just remembered I have some hot chocolate in the car, so I'm going to, because it's been a couple of hours since I had my cup of tea, so I'm going to make a hot chocolate. It's raining again now. I might have to put my warmer jacket on again. Despite what it says on the label, this is not sparkling mineral water. That is not mine. This is what I'm having. Hot chocolate. Right, let's get this going. Super quick again. As much as I try, I can't seem to get the lumps out. That's good. Show you how much the fees were for this. So as you can see here, the day entry is per vehicle, but camping is actually per person, per adult basically, and per child. Oh, and it's $15 per adult, $17 per car per day.